Radical.
I don't know if I could do this. This is a weird one. I don't know if I could summarize what's going on here. Well, I'll tell you the setup. Okay. So, Rexviper, their newest music video is Eye of the Tiger. And the setup is there's a lot of different things that they kind of threw in here. They have Tiger Electronics, which is the theme of it. They have Rocky, okay, Eye of the Tiger. So I'm going to actually give points for blending so many things together and throwing so many things at the wall here. This is an insane upload. I mean, sure, there's parts of it that are really bad, like really cringeworthy. But the levels that they have thrown together in this, it's almost like I think they're getting self-aware on these music videos that a lot of people don't like them. So they're just going to say, fuck it, we're throwing everything we can into these music videos. There's a lot of special effects. There's even a breakdancing tiger, for fuck's sake. There's tigers in the background. You had the band, and they have this one guy. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Bigger fella. So he's looking at a tiger, and that's going to be probably the thumbnail I use here. Because he mentioned that I use his thumbnails about 10 times, I believe. So I'm going to try to actually use them a little bit more, because I feel like the big guy wants me to talk about him. I don't know. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. I know he chimed into that, the wife of the Top Hat Gaming Man, and he said something along the lines of, like, that guy's insane. He's talked about me 10 times or whatever, or had standalone uploads. So I'm going to make sure to actually put him here and talk about him a bit. Well, he made me laugh a little bit in this one. He made me laugh. I will say that. I think maybe he's self-aware that he's not maybe the best singer or dancer in the world, so he's just having fun. And when I say that, I really mean that he needs to work on his dancing or whatever he was doing there, right? But he's having fun. They all look like they're having fun, especially James. He got that bandana on. Man, oh man, I've never seen a guy seem like he's had so much fun. This is his passion, ladies and gentlemen. AVG and the Angry Nerd, that's not his passion. This seems to be his passion. He is having so much fun. Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. It looks like they put actually a lot into this particular music upload, because they have the Tiger Electronics. They have actually turned a band into Tiger Electronics animation. I mean, given credit where it's due, they've actually thrown a lot. Like I said, they threw a lot at the wall here. This is just, it's a marvel to watch, to see everything they've actually thrown together. Now, does it work? A lot of it, no. It's just nuts. It is just nuts. I mean, the setup is basically Tiger Electronics versus Game Boy. Okay. And that's weird because, of course, Game Boy is going to win. Of course. But I get it, the underdog kind of thing they're going with. You know, so they got the Rocky Balboa thing. One guy even has Rocky Balboa on his t-shirt and everything. So the theme is Tiger Electronics. He's training. Literally, they have a Mega Man 2 Tiger Electronics. Was that like the best Tiger Electronics? I'm not sure. But they have that one. And repeated animation frames of him boxing and then doing push-ups in the ring. He's on his jump rope, which is just psychotic to look at. That's why I think they're getting self-aware with these. Just so weird to look at that. And, you know, you have the Game Boy, but most of his focus was on the Tiger Electronics. And the weird thing, I mean, if I was like grading this, I'm taking points away because like they actually had NES footage of Mega Man 2. So I'm like, oh, okay, stick to it. Stick to this shit. You're going with a theme of Tiger Electronics, I the Tiger, Rocky boxing, I get it. And then maybe the Game Boy. Okay, I get it. But then throwing in like a lot of NES footage of Mega Man, I'm like, you're going crazy here. You're going crazy. It's like they all got together. They couldn't decide on how many different elements they wanted to throw into this. I will say, what is worth the listen here is a really cool like remix. Like if the whole thing was actually just electronical remix of Eye the Tiger and Mega Man 2 theme, that's a nice little mashup. That is nice. I was hyped for that. But then I heard the singer and I was like, oh, okay. Uh-huh. Man, he gets into it. I don't think he has the right voice for this particular one, by the way. Not saying he's a really terrible singer. I mean, he's not a bad singer. It's just like he doesn't have the voice for this. I mean, but what are they going to do? They're going to have James do vocals for this? There's one point where this guy strained so much. I think it was towards the end. And you see him strain so much, and then he turned into like a tiger or something. He strained so much, he turned into one of those freaking tigers. And I don't know. Like, he looks like he strained so much. I'm pretty sure that he, like, crapped his pants. Yeah, that's like the strain of a man who looks like he just crapped his pants. So, yeah, they went with the full tiger theme here. They went full tiger, man. I'll give them that. Like I said, they had the tigers moving in the background, actual tigers like they're in the freaking jungle. They had the all kind of tiger special effects, tiger backgrounds, tiger animations. Like I said, the break dancing tiger. They even had James put on a tiger top, a tiger tank top. So they were devoted to the whole tiger theme. You know, I would have been all surprised if they had James put on like a freaking wig and pretend he was the Tiger King in this. I mean, they could have done that and nobody would have been surprised. So, yeah, definitely devoted to the tiger theme. I'll give them that. But as I give them that, I'll take something away because the ending was terrible. It was terrible. Now, naturally, of course, you know, the Tiger Machine rose up to the challenge and he beat the Game Boy, which would never happen, but okay, they're trying to tell the underdog story, all right. And it was the most pathetic boxing match of all time. It was not animated. Why didn't they just use the same animation, or at least, you know, from the training that the Mega Man 2 Tiger Electronics, you know, machine went through, the jump rope? Did they run out of money? Just go ahead and do that animation and have an actual little boxing match. Or hell, anything would have been better. You know, dress up some of the characters. Maybe James and one of the other band members could have actually dressed up, you know, in big costumes and had a boxing match. Anything would have been better than what they went with. What they went with was absolutely pathetic. They had the Tiger Electronics machine and the Game Boy machine, and they drew little faces on them, and they had like looked like little bendable straws and little boxing gloves, and they just kind of flailed at each other. Looked like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It was terrible though. So a terrible ending to this. When it comes to the music, I mean, I was just focusing on the video aspect of it, but I mean, as far as the song goes, I mean, not bad. Like I said, you know, to summarize, the beginning was hype. I was really hyped in the beginning, but then I heard that guy's vocals, and again, he's not a bad singer, but he was not. It's just, I don't know. That must have been what they were doing. All that cocaine. Let's make this video. Yeah, in my closing thoughts, I will say it could definitely be a lot better. There's definitely some issues I have with this. But overall, I was actually entertained by this. I was. Yeah, you know? Like, I went into this actually wanting to rip it apart and destroy it and say it's one of the worst uploads to ever grace YouTube, but no. I was actually kind of entertained by it because, like, I think they're actually just, they're self-aware that maybe a lot of people don't like this, and, you know, they're sticking to their guns, man. They are. They went full tiger in this. You know, I mean, the AVGN audience, a lot of them are actually probably at their tipping point where they hate these uploads. That's why it's getting a lot of dislikes. But yeah, I mean, it's just insane. I laughed at various points, you know, but I probably laughed for reasons maybe the creators, you know, weren't expecting me to laugh at. Like, I'm laughing at a lot of the cringe, but, you know, I was mildly entertained. Yeah, so there.